you want one of the best lawns in the neighborhood, and you want a lawn that looks like this, and is super thick like this, and naturally fights weeds, and fills itself in, stick around, because we're going to give you our best mowing tips.
Hi everybody.
Welcome, it's Danson Dale Whitehall, and today we're going to be showing you our next step in our lawn care routine.
Now, one of the things we get asked all the time is how we keep a weed-free lawn, especially with neighbors that seem to be harvesting weeds. And wait till you see their backyards, because it's even worse. What we can tell you is proper mowing technique doesn't cost you a nickel. We prefer not to use chemicals, and if you go back to our previous steps in this series, you'll see how we actually prefer to get rid of weeds if they come into our yard. But these mowing techniques will keep them out of your yard by creating a thick lawn that fights them and doesn't allow them to establish. First thing we do is run the trimmer around any gardens, edging, planters, pots, anything, so that the way the grass is already on the ground before we start mowing. Next, and this is hugely important, you want to make sure you know roughly how tall your grass is, because you never want to take off more than 1/3 of the total blade surface, but you also want to mow to the proper height for the type of grass you have. Now, we happen to have two different grass types in our lawn. The back is sunnier, so that is a bluegrass mix because we're a cool season. The front is shaded, so that's a fescue mix. So look those up so you know what to do. Next, make sure you pick up any sticks, debris, or objects in the lawn before you start mowing. A sharp blade, make sure you get clean cuts. The grass is healthier then, and it looks better because you don't get any browning at the tips. Now, while we start mowing and pick up any stragglers that we may have missed in the first round of cleanup, know that we went out and we actually bought a couple years ago a mower with a blade brake. This blade brake allows the engine to stay going, but the blade to stop spinning. This has been a huge game changer for us, and if it's in your budget or you're in the market for a new mower, I highly advise getting it. Next tip we're going to share with you. As you can see in the front, we mowed on a diagonal. Now in the back, we're mowing up and down. We did this purposely for the video. We typically match the front and the back the same direction. However, we alternate the direction of mowing every mowing, which creates a healthier lawn. This next step is purely cosmetic. However, there's still another tip to come, but we like to clean up our edging along our sidewalks, our driveways, and walkways, because if you're going to have a lawn that looks this nice, you might as well finish it. So this is just icing on the cake. Well, this is probably the biggest tip we can give you, is as you see here, we're going to blow this back in the yard. All these seeds, these grass clippings, everything else are loaded with nutrients. So you want to get them back in the grass to feed your lawn and feed your soil. Also notice, this is the biggest tip of all, we mulch. And so by using a mulching mower, you're recycling all that material back in the lawn, and especially if you use fertilizer, you're just free fertilizing the rest of the time. And finally, the last thing, when you have a lawn that looks like this, feels that great underfoot or under paw, the best tip we can give you is get out there and enjoy it. Spend some time with the family, get the dog out in the yard if you have one, and just enjoy it. Now, we will be back with more to come, including fixing up our garden beds, our raised planters, and everything else in our next step. And we'll be planting all sorts of things from veggies to flowers like you see here. So be sure to hit that subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. All our best.